They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organoids. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world. But they had failed to reckon with the One. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-bop.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 dun 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 dun.
You're being pathetic again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades rim borders on Anadon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's grass growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices, and oh gosh, not to start all over again.
Start all over again.
Trash. Trash. And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still how shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
I just don't like it when people snoop around and invade my privacy.
But Grandma, Rufus isn't a peeping Tom.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water. Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me. May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
Yes, Rufus has become a better person, at least that's what Doc says, and that's a good opportunity for me to explain the structure of this vast and very complex introduction you've just seen. Well, it's not that long, but it's still packed with a lot of stuff, as you've just seen. It's a brilliant intro with brilliant actors, and of course, that wasn't the original Rufus under the mask, but, and you would never have guessed that, it's our truly Stefan Boos. He's our current studio manager, at least that's what his business card says, and Daedelic's former human resource guy. He's one of the finest in our crew and has the most hilarious ideas. He also wrote a master thesis about full motion video adventures, or frankly, the use of videos in adventure games. And that makes him a kindred spirit, as he wrote about many things that were riding my back as well for a long time. For example, that there must be a way, even nowadays, with our newest generation of games to reintegrate these videos into adventure gaming. They were already fully established, but right now they have some kind of C or D movie status and are rarely done professionally, due to limited budgets mostly, but there must be some way to literally get them back into the game. Anyway, we did some pioneer work here and brought back some full motion video into our adventure. It's not interactive, yet it's back in our cool intro here. All hail, by the way, to my chief scripter of the Deponia trilogy, Simon Nguyen, who wrote the storyboard for this lunatic trip to a narratively and visually different world. He even did the cutting and spent time tinkering on a Deponia prop, which he happily blasted into pieces in the backyard of the Daedalic company afterwards. By the way, if you haven't got a picture of Simon in your head or otherwise, I would recommend YouTube, where you will find our developers video for one of the Deponia parts. Can't remember right now which one that was. Anyway, you can see us there on a junkyard, and I bet you will recognize most of the team. You will see artists, various scripters like Alex the Little Russian, who's also credited as the Russian, and finally you get some FaceTime in this video, and Ede Wolf, the Wolfman, or our project manager Tom Karsten. They're described as Tomcat. All of them helped me and Carsten to crash and trash that car, and of course Simon, also sporting an alias as the Mexican, since there was no other fake beard at hand for him when we shot the video. Just take a look.
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
And are you sure he knows what he's doing? He looked to me as though he's too stupid to push a button.
Appearances are deceiving. Rufus is a tinkerer, like me. He is perfectly familiar with every type of machine.
It's just that he had such a strange gleam in his eye, as though he was about to do something very stupid.
Rufus is an intelligent boy. He knows what he's doing.